Very nice. I like the orange, purples, whites, reds. Beautiful. Thank you, Mrs. H. So welcome to the Sunday shave, to the weekend shave. How are you doing? I hope the week's been going well for you. Why am my light shaking? I have no idea. And I hope you're in good health and having good shaves. And yes, I hope the postman's knocking at the door. Yeah, what we using today? Why am I laughing? What are we using today? Right, well, we're going to use this little chubby thing, and that is a Scotch and Stowe handle. Anyway, where are we? I'm trying to get it right way up for you. That's it. You can see that. Scotch and Stowe. There we go. Very heavy, very thick, and very short. Sent to me from the USA by Charles. Thank you, Charles, and I hope you're in good health. The head is very Edwin Jaggery, so there's nothing major about that. But if you like heavy, short handles, you'd like this, and it's thick. Good grip, good diamond knurl in there. I've used it before, but as you can see, it is quite short, and the balancing point for this razor, and I don't want to drop it because it'll smash the sink, is about, well, there. I did it before, about there. So here, believe it or not. Lovely. Non-adjustable. There is an overhang, hung over like a Sunday morning headache, to be aware of. Where these sayings come from, I have no idea. I'm using the Grey Dog, the 2-band badger brush. Beautiful colour in there, purple. That's been soaking. I'll leave it in for a bit, well, for a couple of seconds. And it's going to be relaxing using the Palmolive shaving cream. Not used this for a while. Nice and relaxed, no qualms, wherever that is. There it is in the bottom of this thrown in stone. Blue, beautiful shaving mug, shaving scuttle. See the ridges, and as you know, well, if you didn't know, I bought that in the shave meetup in Leeds. Right, so that's been soaking. It's wet, but it's not dripping, and we'll go straight to it. Clunky clunk. Oh, the smell already. Beautiful brush. Gorgeous scuttle. Dip in water. As you can see, very easy to do this. But something about using a scuttle mug, I don't know, it makes it a proper shave, doesn't it? Especially if you remember your ancestors, shall we say, using them. Your family. There they are, that's good enough. Just going to rinse the face. That's lovely. Can't beat it. Not, well, come out of the shower about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour ago. Right, so before we start, I'd like to say thank you to Ken Surfs, who's tagged me to do the 7 sins of shaving, I think it's called. Now I'm going to do that in a separate video between now and Wednesday. Maybe even it may go up today. Anyway, it'll go up between either today and Wednesday, and all it is answering 7 questions about shaving, really. So I don't want this to go on too long, this shave. I would have done it during the shave, but I'll do that a separate video. So thanks, Ken. I will do the tag, and I will tag 3 others. I know who I'm going to do. So here we go. Oh, beautiful. Smell that, please. Inhale to your fullest capacity, please. Thank you. There we go. You know, you can buy these shaving creams in this country, anyway, in the supermarkets, everywhere. And they're about £1.98, or let's round it up, £2. That just reminded me of a joke. This farmer, I find my sense of humour is silly sometimes. You may not even get it. But this farmer was in his field and this chap's walking past, and he said to the chap, he said, I've got 78 sheep here, can you round them up for me? He said, yeah, sure, 80. Never mind. Don't give your day job. I don't. That's done it. That's 50 subscribers gone. Just stick to the shave. Right. Are we ready? So here we go. What blade are you using? What blade am I using? Persona Med Prep, a medical preparation blade for hospital use only. I've used them before. And I'll show you there, if you can see that. It says on the bottom for hospital use. Maybe a bit blurry, but trust me, it does say it. So off we go. Rinse the razor, drain the sink. I'm looking forward to it. Nice, gentle, mild head. You can interchange this handle, you see, for different. See, the slickness is so good, it's leaving a slight bit of soap on there, but it's not affecting the shaving anyway. Beautiful. A very comfortable blade. And obviously these blades are used in hospitals to shave areas before operations and before the knife goes in. Slicing through the beard growth. Lovely, very nice, lovely scent, Palmolive. Just one of those, as I say, if you've got memories of Palmolive and such soaps, there's a fondness there anyway, isn't there? It's because it triggers the memory and that's happy, so you like it. But I do like the scent, it's lovely. Right, the second. Somebody has to open the door if she sings. Come on. There, you've had your song. No, she's gone off. Loud, isn't she? Right, never mind that. The second pass is going to be a bit wetter for the wet heads. So thank you, Alice, and that leads us nicely onto pass number 2. Okay, pass number 2. I haven't gone back to the shaving scuttle. I'm just going to dip it very quickly under the tap and then beautiful. You could see there's only a small little blob in the bottom of the bowl. You don't need a lot, and it does. This, you know, is a fair knot, so that takes a lot in. Beautiful. Okay, could do it. It could be a lot wetter than that, actually. It's a good soap. You can have it as thick or as thin as you like. Okay. So we're using the Scotch Stowe heavy, short and quite thick handle with the what I class as a Edwin Jagger head. So it's a very standard exposure aggression, and using a Med Prep blade. It doesn't feel, it's a good blade, it's a sharp blade, but it doesn't feel sharp, if that makes sense. Have I caught there, eh? No blood without fire. No, there's no smoke without fire. Oh yeah. If you still watch these videos of the stupid things I say sometimes, you want to be with me in real life. Oh, it's just 10 times as fun. Very nice. Sunday dinner, what are we having? Roast beef today. On the old bovine. And what we're having, the particular cut, is called brisket. Now the brisket is not an expensive part, but it's an inexpensive part as beef goes. But a very, very tasty and tender part because of the marbling within the cut. Marbling, if you don't know what marbling is, it's the veins of fat, if you like. They look like veins of fat which go through, which most of them will dissolve into the meat as it's cooking. You know, it'll melt and become part, keeps it tender, moist, and gives it its flavour. And if you do gravy like I do, make your own, whatever. I don't always make my own, but I do make my own. It's the flavour is just unbelievable. Along with that, we're having potatoes, boiled potatoes. What have we got today? I did have runner beans. Less said about them the better, because I've left them somewhere. Well, I shouldn't have done. Anyway, in work. So I'm having carrots and peas, marrow fat peas, and lots of gravy. And I may do Yorkshire pudding, we'll see. So that's what we're having, and that's pass number 2, and that nicely again leads us into pass number 3 against the growth. Okay, welcome to, third pass. Again, wet again, under the tap. There we go. The scent, because I love this scent, is beautiful. It's inexpensive in the UK, highly available. Slick. Good protection during the shave. What more can you want? It's a classic, and why it's still around today. and it reminds me of family. Oh, still looking for this photo. I've taken, funny enough, I took a photo in this house of my mother and father, and it was the last photo he ever had taken. It wasn't long before he passed away, actually. I put it somewhere safe on a hard drive or something, but I put it that safe I can't find it myself. But I will show you when I find it, because I'll have to find it, because it's anyway, against the growth. Funny enough, he actually came in here and he said how big the, oh, it's just bigger bathroom than ours. Yeah. But I didn't have sadly then, I didn't have the shaved den as it is now. Everything was in boxes and well, I didn't have the stuff then, actually. Thinking on, it wasn't nothing like it is now. It wasn't sort of abnormal collections, shall we say, in them days, but beautiful. How does this razor handle? Well, the grip is beautiful. It's like holding a pen for me. I quite enjoy short handles, heavy, long, thin. I just adjust to what they are, really. Okay, people have got their favourites. You might have you might like long handles, you might like short. But yeah, shave's lovely and very slick, cream. Very slick. So slick, we can do the chin again with water. That's beautiful. Now come to the touch-ups, yeah, come on. Been very impressed with the Gillette Nacid. And that shows on the third use no signs of stopping, shall we say. That's beautiful. Oh, cider, forgot to tell you. I've got a Devonshire Scrumpy cider in a glass, sort of small demijohn type jug with a handle and a, similar to Old Rosie, but it's called Scrumpy apple cider from Devon. And I've also got some Scrumpy Jack in tins, so it'll be something like that I'll have. Right, pickup time! Indeed it is. Welcome to pickup time. And if you're looking over there, there's a gap. And the gap is this. It was sitting there. That's what I should have. No, I won't wet it. I should have filled the gap really. But there we go. Good enough. Plenty of cream left as well. Rinse, rinse. Any shave, any razor, especially the milder razors, and milder of course is the less exposure. The gap is smaller, thinner on the head, and if you're using a good slick soap, you need to rinse, rinse, rinse well. Keeps everything working properly, and you don't have to then add any pressure at all, no matter how many times you rinse it. Good habit to get into. Oh, someone asked in the comment section, would I use a multi-blade razor in a shave? Now, like I said, yes I will, because they'd like to see me use one compared to using these. And I will do one. I've got a pack somewhere of multi-blade razors I've had a long time. Obviously never used them, and this I'm not going into that type of shaving, but they do have their uses obviously. The only thing that I'm against really is you can't clean them properly, they don't last, and they're expensive. It's just a money pit really, that sort of shaving. Isn't that a lovely sound, that? Just the finishing. You can tell there's good slickness because I'm not, well, just keep going over the same bit. It's fantastic. Double chin. Bit more there. That's beautiful. Rinse off. Yeah, I can feel the slickness then. As you rinse, I can feel the good. Good. Oh, so lovely. Oh, what a way to start the day. Oh, good shave, classic stuff, and good company. And lovely flowers. Oh, scent of the roses. Right. Because I'm using a certain cologne, I'm going to use this medicated Thayer's Super Hazel. Will it give me a sting? Well, you never know. Sting is good. No. Oh, just a, oh, because I caught, yeah, just a tingle there, but nothing. Oh, smell that. Very clovey. And there's a hint of my cologne, which is Alpa clove, given to me by Steve Farragher. This, who also I hope is doing well. I haven't heard of Steve for a while. Oh God, I love that. Smell that. Hang on, I got the right one. Do you know what? Yeah, that is clovey, but confused myself there. Is that the... Because I got two of these. One is Lily of the Valley. Just bear with me 1 minute. That's the other one, you see. And I can't understand the writing on it. Help if I could gripped. There we go. God, that's confusing. They're so different as well. Yeah. Confused myself there. Anyway, yeah, I think that is the clove. Which is strange. But lovely scent. Both are nice, but I put lids on them because I don't want to forget I haven't got the lids on and knock them over or something. And then to put the moisture back in, we've got the Nivea Originals there, you can see. And this will be a superb combination. Oh yeah. You try it. Put an aftershave on. And then put this Originals on. The scent is amazing. It could be just me, but oh, feels great. See, good shave. Nice dinner, cooking, a few sherbets, as I say. So, what have we used? We've used the Scotch Stowe razor, well, handle anyway, and a sort of Edwin Jagger head. Med Prep blade, used brand new, non-adjustable razor, very heavy, very short and very thick, and very nice. Really good. Rinse well. It's a mild razor. It's not a standardy sort of exposure, but nothing sharp. Well, it's a good sharp blade, but it doesn't feel sharp. Just a nice, comfortable shave. Really smooth. We've used the Palmolive shaving cream. Wonderful stuff. As is the hard soap. We've used the 2-band Badger Grey Dog brush. No need, words cannot describe that, only what you can see. Beauty, lovely, absolutely stunning. And then we've used a thrown in stone scuttle. Then we rinsed off with water, and then we used the Thayer's medicated super hazel. Nice clove kick to that. And then we used the Alpa cologne, the clove. I'm sure this is the clove. You see, once I've used one, I get my nostrils, because they're not sure, that's a bit clovey actually. Anyway, one's Lily of the Valley, one's clove, and they are absolutely beautiful. And both I've had off Steve Farragher, funny enough. When he was, I think he was selling them on his Etsy shop. I'm not sure if he does it now. On eBay he had eBay shop called The Big Shave, I think it was. Anyway, hope you're okay, Steve. And after that, we've used the Nivea Originals, which give a lovely scent combination and good protection. Now, if I put it in properly, it'd be good. Have a look. All okay except for that. Well, I nicked it. That looks red as well, but that's from before, I think. Anyway, feels fantastic. I'm ready for the day. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have some great shaves, stay in good health, and have a good weekend, what's left of it, and a good start to next week. But I'll see you before Wednesday in the 7 Sins of Shaving tag video, which I'll do between now and Wednesday. As I say, don't feel you have to watch it. It is an extra video, but it's there if you wish to. So I'll see you in that video. So have a good weekend, great shaves, and look after yourselves. See you.